Hey everyone, I finally decided to make an informative video on how to use the keyboard remote. So here we go. Most important part, how you control it. Up here, this is the directional pad, left, right, up, down. Okay to select anything. Probably the second most important key on this is the back button. So it's just like a web browser. So if you're 4 pages in, you go from into Exodus, then you go into movies, then you go into most popular. If you push back, it'll take you back to movies. If you push back again, it'll take you back to the initial Exodus screen. If you push back again, then you'll go back to the home screen. Exit or escape just jumps you back to the very beginning. So if you're all the way into movies in Exodus and you push escape, it'll bounce you all the way back to the beginning screen in Kodi. And the other most important button on here is the C button. Everyone remember the C button, because the C button is the menu button. It's the equivalent to a right click on a keyboard. So when you push the C button, you're going to get a menu so you can watch trailers, you can add to your favorites, a bunch of really important stuff. You can use the trackpad up here to move around the screen with the cursor, and this is especially important if you want to jump halfway through a movie. If you started a movie a couple days ago and you want to jump halfway through it, just push the OK button, and that will bring up the little control bar on the bottom of your screen when you're watching a movie, and then you can just use the trackpad to move wherever you want to in the movie. And then the trackpad is just like a laptop, so if you single tap it, that's what these little things mean here. If you single tap it, it's going to select whatever your cursor is over. It also has two-finger scroll, so if there's a list, or say if you're browsing the web in the Explorer, you can two-finger scroll. So if you put 2 fingers and move up and down, that is going to scroll you up and down a list. And then 3 fingers is back, but it's actually pretty hard to put 3 fingers on at the same time, at least I find anyways. Up here, you have the volume up, volume down buttons, so if you find you can't hear much on your box, it's probably because you pushed the volume down button too many times. The forward and back really only work when you're listening to music. If you're using Google Play or Spotify or something, you can go forward and back with that. The play pause button, you can use that in videos though, so it works just like anything else. The mute button's right there, and then we have 2 different controls, so just be aware that to get back to the main Mandroid screen, where you see Kodi and videos and all that stuff, on some of it, it's the home button, and on some of them, it's the E button, so just try between those 2, and one of them will get you back to that screen, and that's about it. So if you guys have any questions, you can send me an email or comment below. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.